Everyone, in today's video, we're going to be going over the imminent move I see setting up on the BTC chart for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you what direction I think this move is going, what our price targets are for this move. We're also going to look at smaller time frame so I can show you where to get in on this move if it is coming to fruition. Stay with me for 8 minutes here as I go through these charts. Not going to waste anyone's time. Let's just get right into this. Alright, I use Elliott wave theory to come up with these high probability trades, guys. If you're new to Elliott wave, stick with me, you will learn. Now, Bitcoin had this beautiful bounce off the bottom at around 48K. It's looking impulsive, and what I want this to do, and you can't always get what you want, is to just keep pumping to the upside so we can take out all-time high. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want to play out. But as I examine these charts, I am seeing a couple things. Now, we're on the daily time frame for Bitcoin. And the longer this correction pans out, it's already too long for me to consider this a leg here for one more spike high and have all this be one big move. This looks more in line with this, which would consider this to be one big move if we're going towards all-time high again. And I think that we are. Now, if that is the case, then this is a wave 4 correction in which I'm just going to draw out our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. So this would be the overall structure. Now we're going to dive deep into this up-down action, and we're going to make sense of it. So stick with me, and I will show you the move that I'm projecting. Now, looking at this chart as a whole, you want to say, okay, we have correction down, correction up, another correction down. That is our WXY. That's a finished WXY correction, right? Boom, boom, boom. Matches up. You want to measure it, go for it. Comes right down to our fib targets beautifully, right? Now, that would insinuate we have put in a 1, 2. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. That's going to be our final wave. Like so. So it would be like that, right? Now, is it just trying to make it look like that? That's the issue. Because as you break this down, what I'm seeing is, and you know, we're going to zoom in on this action right here, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm seeing, smaller time frame, where to hop in on this trade. So stay with me. Now, WXYs, these wave 4s, they're tough to sketch out. They can be interpreted different ways. But the first thing I'm seeing is this wave up right here. That looks more impulsive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an impulsive wave. That's not an ABC correction. You can interpret it like that, sure, ABC, but come on. To me, this looks more like a correction down right here. Then we have a flat correction where we have a correction up, a correction down that breaks the low, and then we have an impulsive wave to the upside. You pull the fibs on it, it hits quite nicely, right off the 1-to-1, I mean to a T. So you can say that that is your correction. And then this is the start of the next leg down. So ultimately you would draw it as so. W, this is all your flat correction, X, and then the start of our Y wave down, which we are not finished with yet. And you would be looking for this to be an A, B, C. Usually your Y waves are going to be sharper, more sharp than your W waves, which makes total sense here. And let's just kind of zoom in on this action. Now, this may need to drag out, correct a little longer. You know, we have something like this, something like this, something like this, and then down. But to be honest with you guys, as I'm looking at this wave right here, we have a zigzag shape. You know, zooming in on it, you would call it more of a WXY, where you have an ABC, a flat correction, and then another ABC. So that would be a WXY, still a zigzag, smaller time frame, right? Now you have an impulse off the top, looking to correct and come down. Now this correct and come down could just be a correction of this zigzag, and then we can get another zigzag up towards 65K, 66.5K, and drag out the correction a little longer. Ultimately, you're really looking for this trend line to hold. You can't break through this point for this to be valid. But I will show you my downside targets for this move in a second. Stick with me. We're going to zip through this. Now, let's just say that this move is finished. It's in fact finished, right? Let's say that this WXY was just a sharp WXY correction right here. So we're going to pull this right here. And now we're going to continue our descent to the downside to put in our Y leg before we finally take off from our impulsive leg. We pull our 4 right here. So this would be just a giant A, B, C like I have drawn. And that would be your finishing leg. Where are our targets down here if that is the case? And if that is the case, this would be topped right now, and we're going to start impulsing quite heavily through next week. Real quick down move. Now, where would our down targets be? What am I looking at before we turn around and flip long on this sucker? I'll tell you. But before I do, guys, make sure you check the pinned comment down below. Make sure you check out. Let me just turn this off. Make sure you check out the free Discord linked in the description. If you want access to my daily alerts, hit up the free Discord, and then you can upgrade here to daily alerts, 24/7 live charts, my Elliott Wave course, free indicators, full access to me. If you want to give it a try, $25 off your first month right now if you use the code 25OFF. Only running it for a little bit longer, so if you want to give it a try, now is your chance. In Blowfin, I have a link for you. It's the best link that they have down in the pin in the first comment. You get 15% back on your deposits right now if you use that link, and you can enter this trading to get up to a Rolex just with your trading volume. All these prizes and 15% back on your initial deposit. So go take advantage of that link, please. You want to do that. No KYC, no VPN, Blowfin. It's the best exchange. It's what everyone's using. It's what I use. All right, back into the charts. Now, this down move, where are our targets going to be? Well, I'm looking at a couple things. Number one, if you pull volume starting here to here, you can see that there's this nice volume area right here. I'm looking to bounce off of this volume area. And if you pull the fibs on this move from our W to our X, it is right in our fib box. And if you pull the fibs from our ABC, I'll get rid of this one. The 1-to-1 is right here, right around 41K. That would be my target. If this is the move, if we come down, bust through this low, I'm targeting 41K. At that point, I'm looking to flip long and take this towards all-time high. We can finish out our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this is a deep 4 correction. It looks very deep, but that's okay. Come down to the 618. Pull like this so you guys can see. Right down to the 618 retrace. Pump up out of here. That is what I am looking for on Bitcoin. Now, just going smaller time frame real quick. I am just on the upper part of this leg up. What I'm looking for in the immediate term, and I posted this in the Discord, the premium Discord, is just a correction up right up to these levels right up here. I just want to sweep liquidity real quick around 61.5, 62K. Let's come take this out, and then I'm entering short. This is for, boom, a WXY correction. I have in the lighter lines, it can drag out slightly. I'm watching for that and I'm ready for that. But that's the trade I would be looking to get in. This is our one leg coming down, or this is an A-wig for an ABC. All right, that's all I wanted to bring to you guys' attention today. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. I'll see you in the next one. I love you. Peace.